WWE 2K has finally put out some information regarding the Ringside Pass. Now, as I mentioned in the video about WWE 2K's details about how I'm very curious about what's going to be in the Ringside Pass, we finally got a little bit of something about what is going to be in the Ringside Pass, how it's going to work, and when we can expect each season to start. So let me just bring up the article and we can go through it together. As always, I'm going to try to go through this as fast as possible. So if you want to read through this on your own time, I will have a link down below in the description so you can read through it and see everything for yourself, because I'm going to highlight what I think is the most important about this article here. So getting started, it tells us how the Ringside Pass will actually work. Now, the first Ringside Pass for Season 1 will go live with early access on March 6th. So we do not have to wait until the full game comes out for everyone 7 days later, and we don't have to wait until after WrestleMania like we usually have to for the first DLC. Now, every player will have access to the free track of the Ringside Pass. This features 60 rewards across 40 tiers, and those rewards feature bundles of content. To unlock the content, players will collect RXP, and we'll be getting this by simply playing matches across most game modes, so long as they have an online connection. So I don't think you need to have PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live to earn XP for the Ringside Pass, which obviously makes sense. You just have to have an online connection. But obviously, to play against people online, I believe you need to have like PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live. I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong about that, please correct me in the comments. Now, obviously, wins will grant more RXP, and there are going to be challenges, some repeatable, and some other challenges that are milestone rewards that you can only complete one time, but that will give you a big boost in RXP. So it seems like we're probably going to have like dailies and weeklies that we have to do to get some XP, to get a little bit of extra XP on top of the XP for just playing the game, to get us through the Ringside Pass faster. This is very normal with battle passes and everything, so that makes sense. For those who have purchased the premium track via Ringside Pass Premium, players will be able to earn an additional content, including the new DLC superstars, creative superstar parts, island taunts, personas, and more. That means 60 additional rewards for a total of 120 across both the free and premium tracks. So we're going to be getting about 120 rewards every season with the Ringside Premium packs. And that includes the new DLC superstars that we are used to when it comes to WWE 2K that will come in the packs that we would be able to get with the season pass. And then below that, they just explain that if you get both the premium pass and the free pass, obviously they are going to be leveled with each other. So if you reach tier 5 of the free pass and then you buy the premium pass, you will go up to tier 5 in the premium pass as well. Now, continuing on, they actually tell us what game modes we will be able to get RXP in. It's going to be in Play Now, Universe, My Rise, Showcase, My GM, My Faction, and The Island. Now, some very important things that I think a lot of people will be curious about: how many Ringside Passes will there be? There will be a total of 6 Ringside Passes throughout the year. Now, there are going to be 6 Ringside Passes, I mean 6 seasons. So this is important because if you purchase the Monday Night War edition of WWE 2K26, you will get seasons 1 through 6 of the Ringside Pass Premium as well. And if all the Ringside Pass Premiums are $10 like I suspect them to be, realistically, it's more bang for your buck to get the $150 edition of WWE 2K26. But I understand that is a lot of money. I know that's a lot of money for me, and I'm not paying for that. But for those who are interested in doing that, that is probably the best bang for your buck, honestly. And I think I'm very happy about, and I think a thing that a lot more games need to do is explained here, and it's what happens to other Ringside Passes after a new one is released. Will we lose the opportunity to unlock that content? And they say here that when a new season of Ringside Passes launches, the prior will not expire, meaning players can still continue unlocking content before moving on to the next season, or players can put the season on hold, move on to the next one to unlock content there, and then return to the prior season. So you don't have to feel rushed to unlock everything right away. It's not going to disappear. These rewards are not going anywhere. You will be able to unlock these rewards no matter when you are playing in the life cycle of WWE 2K26. So you don't have to feel rushed that you have to play the game all the time. You could play when you have time to unlock the stuff that you want for a season, which is really, really good. How the Ringside Pass is going to work. But can I earn RXP in online matches? Yes, you can earn RXP in online matchmaking, the Island, Island or My Faction. So not just the Island or My Faction, but it seems like in online matchmaking, you will also get RXP. The only mode you cannot get RXP in is via custom online lobbies. Now, I'm not 100% sure why that is the case. I guess maybe some sort of cheese that they're worried about when it comes to the RXP. I'm not 100% sure why that's the case, but the only thing that you cannot earn RXP in is a custom online lobby. Now, if you're somebody who has a friend on the same console, roommate, or a family member, you may be wondering, if I have the Ringside Premium Pass, can they also have the Ringside Premium Pass? And yes, it seems that's going to be the case, but the progress made through the pass is unique to each profile. So if I'm on tier 25 of the Premium Pass and little Timmy decides he wants to play on the console and sign into his account, when he signs into his account, he will be at the beginning of the pass and not on tier 25, but he will still have the Ringside Premium Pass. Now that we're going to talk about the DLC characters, another thing that I was very curious of how they were going to handle in this battle pass system. So I'm just going to read word for word, bar for bar what they have here. Each premium version of the Ringside Pass will include a new post-launch DLC characters, as we're accustomed to, with the first one unlocking automatically. So as soon as you unlock the Premium Pass, you will get one of the characters, and the rest can be unlocked within the first 20 tiers by earning RXP just for playing the game. Other playable characters such as personas will generally be available from tiers 21 to 40. If a big thing for you is playing the new characters that come out, they at least have the new characters in the beginning of the battle pass, and it's not like you have to complete the entire battle pass to get to the new characters. I think this is a really smart. Honestly, this is really good, because a lot of people don't really give a shit about the other rewards. They're going to want to play as the new characters, so you keep it in the beginning of it so people don't have to grind too much to get to those characters, but they still have to actually play the game to get to those characters. But it's at the beginning of the battle pass, not all the way at the end. Now, another thing that I was curious about, and I know other people were curious about, is the legends. What about the legends that have been previously unlocked through the in-game store, or automatically unlocked with the Supercharger DLC? Now, instead of unlocking the WWE legends through the in-game store like you used to, the WWE legends are going to be on the free track of the Ringside Pass. So to the people who didn't buy the Supercharger DLC in the past, this is not going to be anything new. You're going to have to play the game to unlock those legends in the in-game store. Just this time, they are going to be on the free track of the Ringside Pass. Now, they specifically say the Ringside Pass Season 1. So I guess a lot of the legends that we can unlock in the game will be on that first Ringside Pass Season 1. So that's probably going to make up a large part of the Ringside Pass free track, which makes sense. But as it says here, there's not any, but as it says just below it, is there any way to unlock everything at once? No, there's really not any way to unlock everything at once. For players who purchase the premium track, however, you can purchase tier skips if you want to spend the money on that. If you're somebody who just wants to spend all the money, you can spend money to purchase tier skips to complete the battle pass faster if that's what you want to do, but it's completely optional and you could just get the rewards by playing the game. Now, coming towards the end of this article, they talk about when will the Ringside Passes release. Now, if you remember, there was the tweet going around from the Nintendo Switch 2 store that showed pretty much when every Ringside Pass is coming out, but here they outline just when we can expect each season Ringside Pass to start, starting with March 6th, obviously, and going the last season being all the way in October. And down below, they actually give us a little bit more insight on which is going to be in the Ringside Pass here for Season 1. They say that they're going to reveal the full DLC roster at a later date, so I guess that means everyone that's going to be DLC, they're going to release like a video or something along those lines that shows every DLC roster member, so we can expect what we're going to get from Seasons 1 through 6 when it comes to new superstars coming into the game. And of course, as they get closer to each Ringside Pass, they will be announcing other rewards such as personas, content for My Faction and the Island, as well as release dates. Now, it says here the premium track of Ringside Pass Season 1 will include 4 playable superstars, as well as 2 personas, 2 arenas, and 2 new championships. They finish it off by saying we can't wait to share what we have coming post-launch for WWE 2K26, so stay tuned for more on that in a future Ringside report. Now, this article honestly did answer a lot of questions I had about the Ringside Pass. Obviously, I still want to know exactly what's going to be inside the Ringside Pass for the rewards that we're going to get, because that would sway my opinion a bit more. But obviously, I'm still not happy about a $70 plus game having a battle pass that you're going to have to pay money for, unless you get the $150 version, and then you don't have to pay for the battle pass, but you're also paying for a $150 version of the game. Obviously, I'm not too happy about the Ringside Pass existing. I think the way they are doing the Ringside Pass is pretty good. good. I think having the superstars in the beginning makes a lot of sense and is just better than having them towards the end, because a lot of people who care about the DLCs really just care about the superstars and wanting to play the superstars. So you just have to play the game to get the superstars. I think that's a big thing with WWE 2K this year. I think they want to hold players in more and have the players playing the game more, which I can't blame them, because I'm somebody who, you know, you play the game for a bit when the game comes out, you play for like a month or two, you get tired, you come back when the DLCs come back, you play for like a week or two, and then you stop playing. I think their goal with the battle pass is to make people play more and maybe try more of the different modes, like my GM, my faction, the island, stuff like that, to see what the best XP is going to be and how to complete the battle pass faster, because that's how a lot of people play the games these days. They want to get as much XP as possible, and I think people are going to be trying to figure that out. In terms of how they're handling it, it's a much better practice than a lot of battle passes in games these days, I'm not gonna lie. Making sure that these battle passes don't expire so people don't feel the need to have to play and rush within that time frame and miss out on these superstars and stuff, which would really suck, especially if you're somebody who paid for the $150 version of the game, but say maybe something comes up where you can't play for a couple months because of an emergency or something breaking, something like that. You can't play for a couple months and then you miss out on one of the DLCs and all the characters and you can't get it back. That would suck. Making sure that the battle passes don't expire and that the characters are towards the beginning are very good changes. Again, not happy about a battle pass being in a $70 plus game, but it could be a lot worse, honestly. But I'm curious of what you all think. How do you feel about the Ringside Pass? Let me know what you think about the Ringside Pass down below. And if you stayed to the end of this video, I really do appreciate it. If you're looking for somebody that's going to be covering WWE 2K26 content in the future, make sure to like and subscribe here. I do plan to cover more WWE 2K26 content, just like the Ringside Reports and playing the game as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.